Hi everyone, my name is bbish800 and welcome to my channel. I am back with a World of Warships Legends video. This specific video is going to be focused on the Tier 5 French Destroyer the Guepard. When I first started playing this destroyer, I really wasn't sure about it. The thing with the French DDs is they do not have smoke, so it takes a little bit more practice to know when to be aggressive and when to pull back. In general though, I've started to really like them, and I wanted to do specifically a build more related to maybe a player that hasn't played the game as long or spent as much money on commanders as some of the bigger YouTubers out there and the guys you see all the time. So I watch Spartan Elite 43, I watch T-Bill, those guys are awesome and honestly I love their content, but specifically for me, I don't necessarily have all of the best commanders to make specific ships amazing. So with this video specifically, I'll show you what I currently run for my French Destroyer setups. For the commander, obviously I use Philippe Abagno. I don't know if that's correct, I do not have a French accent and you do not want me to try that because I will completely butcher it for sure. So what I use on him, base trait with him on why I use him is the increase of your destroyer's HE shell damage, which again, this is a gunboat and you need to be using the guns. First pick, I like to bump up the travel speed of torpedoes by 4 knots. I could choose this to reload the torpedoes quicker, but it reduces the reload time of your destroyer's main guns, and really the main focus of this French destroyer is its guns. The torps aren't bad, but reducing the reload time is not something I want to do. Second perk, choose Fragile Threat. It reduces the detectability by 5%, which is big considering you don't have any smoke. So you're not going to have that get out of jail free card, just throw smoke up. If you get detected, you're going to stay detected until you manage to get away. It reduces the maximum HP, but with this ship specifically, it already has quite a bit, and we'll get to that in a second, so it isn't an overall that big of a loss. Third slot, I choose the torpedo reload relaunch time. You could easily go with stand and fall, and so that your reload time reduction for everything is quicker, but I find that only helps you in a game where you're not doing well and you're starting to lose a lot of damage, so I chose to go with reload time. I specifically did not choose Torpedo Safari because I do not want to lose any range on the guns. For the fourth pick, I used Destroyer Be Destroyed. I'm okay with shell grouping being reduced because one of the most helpful strengths I find with these French destroyers is the actual speed, so making it even faster just makes it that much better. And again, when you don't have smoke, you can get away from other ships because you have greater speed. And then Unstoppable, I think I pretty much use this on every destroyer that I have. Once my engine happens to get taken out, I can still keep moving. I'm not going to completely stop and be dead in the water. And then obviously on the you also get a reduced engine effect as well. For the inspirations, I use William Sims, bump this destroyer's health up even higher, and Eric Bay. Again, I do not have a double concealment option because I do not have both commanders required for any of that, but at least having Bay, I can drop my detectability down. So ship stats currently with that build. Make sure I don't have any boosters on it. I do not. I do have the camouflage, so this is just a standard Regia Marina. I kind of like the look of it. I know it's not really the correct for this boat, but it's my favorite one on the destroyer, so that's why I leave it on. It gives you detectability of -4.5, which is pretty standard for any camo you'd use in the game. Other than that, no boosters are on it. So for the stats, I have the survivability, so the hit points on this in tier 5 up to 17,540, which really for me is getting close to some of the cruisers in tier 5. Obviously has less armor, but makes it a bit of a beast as far as damage it can take. The artillery has 5 guns that are 139 mils. Those are bigger guns in general at the tier and can really do a lot of damage. So the reload time on them is 5.6 seconds and the range is 10.6 kilometers. So you can really reach out and start to do damage at a pretty decent range. 180-degree turn time is 22.5 seconds, which can get slightly annoying in this one. You do need to pay attention to it because of the fact that it's quite fast and relatively agile for a boat. So if you can't really swing your guns completely around side to side all that quickly, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. Torpedoes, you got 2x3 launchers. The reload time is 83 seconds, so it does take a while. It's not ridiculous, but it does take a bit of time. They do a decent amount of damage at 18,400, which at the tier is relatively standard. And their range is 7k to torpedo speed being 63 knots. Which is actually quite fast at tier 5. It's not ridiculously fast in general, but the French torpedoes are quite fast. Maneuverability, the maximum speed of 37.4 knots. You're really ripping through the water when you get going, and the turning circle radius of 680 meters isn't amazing, but the rudder shift time at being only 4.1 seconds, you can be shifty and zigzagging quite tight and get dodging some shells quite well. I have my concealment down to 5.8 kilometers. So with the torps being 7, you still easily have the ability to torp battleships without being seen, battleships or cruisers really. I haven't used this ship very much with carriers yet, so it's yet to be seen how much of an issue that will cause without the smoke. But in general standard gameplay up to this point, I've found it to be quite the beast. And with that, let's get to the gameplay. This gameplay is actually a really good game I had in the Guepard during a live stream I had on Twitch. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Friday at 9:00 p.m. Mountain Time. On Tuesdays, I've been focusing on specifically World of Warships Legends, but on Fridays, I've been streaming Halo 5. Feel free to come check it out. The channel link is in the description below. Enjoy the game.
Pretty much, when you play against them in a lobby, you're like, ooh, this thing is pretty much a giant citadel pinata that everyone whacks.
But it citadel pretty hard as well.
Yeah.
Like Pensacola.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at it in Armor Viewer, and it's got like the biggest citadel hitbox of.
Yeah. But the thing
just
I like
absurd.
about it, so the Pensacola, you can citadel hard, so you get citadel hard, but it's super slow. That it's like going in reverse or anything trying to dodge, it's terrible. The Omaha though, it's like the same boat, but it's just agile like a destroyer. You
Yeah.
can dodge and just dodge and just dodge. You get away with so much stuff.
All right, but the Koenig is already used to repair party. Just hit him with an HE salvo.
Nice. Just burn him down with that Dallas. Oh, there's a destroyer right here, guys. Icarus. I should be able to shred him with that Dallas. He ran into the island. Just gonna kind of block torps. I want to actually cap this, so I'm not gonna push him yet. I want to cap this base.
Let's see if I can get over to these islands before I die. I always tend to forget that I'm in the Dallas. And then I shoot too early, expose myself, and then I'm dead.
Yeah, you kind of needed to go behind the island. I just went out in front so I could spot. There's the Icarus right there, guys. Really crush him.
I'm camping behind the island here, so.
He's at such a bad angle. Hard for me to hit him.
Getting hit by a cruiser now out here, so I gotta a Marblehead. I gotta quit shooting.
Marblehead's about to be done here.
Perfect.
Oh, only got one hit on him. He got lucky. He's hanging by a thread though.
Oh, even more of a thread there.
Come on, really?
Man, we got like one hit point left now.
I am gonna push towards B though.
Okay. Looks like we kind of have no choice. They're
We
all kind
wipe
of
this
leaving.
side. Yeah.
See if I can take out that destroyer. Wish
I
this
mean,
thing
I
was
could
a little
take out the
quicker.
Marlow but someone else should.
Guy
Really,
has
he's not
9
dead
lives,
yet.
dude. Just dodged that, although from me.
I'm starting to shoot at him.
Yeah, go for it.
Just because he needs to die before he mows me down.
Like they're all balled up behind C here. They've given us complete map control.
Oh, started shooting because I wasn't sure if you guys were hitting him or not.
There's
Oh,
that destroyer
destroyer.
right there, boys.
Oof, that's a long shot. You hit a destroyer.
Just start pushing hard here. There's no one else between you and him. I'll get him spotted. I'm gonna keep pushing the smoke. The guns dereload really fast. This thing with this is a French destroyer. The French destroyers are all about guns. They don't have smoke, and their torps aren't very good. But there's also a reload booster that I haven't used yet. When I get in close to a destroyer, I usually pop it and just crank them. It's kind of a destroyer for hunting destroyers.
Oh, so it's like the kid, but better. for
Yeah,
beating up on other destroyers.
But on tier 5, this has 17,500 in health.
Oh, that's just you've got more hit points than half the cruisers at that tier. That's just absurd.
Yeah.
Dr. Evil air quotes destroyer.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll use the reload booster now.
Unleash the freaking sharks with freaking laser beams.
It's like 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds.
I might hit him. No, crank left.
I may have to grind up that thing because I think I'm about halfway through the tier 4 Frenchie.
Getting back towards me. Yeah, I don't like the tier 4 one, but the 5 one is awesome.
Go away, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Actually, given your playstyle, I think you would really like it.
Oh yeah,
Getting a little close.
I love my gunboat destroyers. I love playing the kid and the gearing when I had the rental gearing. That was a hoot. My whole
Where's the
philosophy
team
is
going? Oh, you might not want to do that there, buddy. You got lucky you backed up. None of these guys are in my range yet. It's crazy.
well, it's like they've all gotten to one giant.
I only can use the reload
fail
booster
ball.
once per game now, which like now it's just gone. So basically, just to pick a good time. It only lasts, I think it speeds up all your stuff for like 30 seconds. I think at the most.
It's like your one double torp when you're in the tier 7 Japanese Yuduchi,
Yeah.
I think. It's the same idea. You only have one of these, so make it count, but it's super powerful because it gives you just absurd burst DPS.
These battleships are actually going to shred me. I forgot I didn't have smoke, which is not a good call. We're crushing the steam though. Those torps should hit the Texas pretty hard.
Yeah, and he used his damage con because we lit him on fire a few times.
Yeah, he's dead. Boom, I'm gonna hit the Azuchi next.
Oh, he just burned Izuchi just burned his damage con. So I hit him with HE and it immediately put out the
I'm probably
fire.
dead. Oh. Wow.
I still have 40 seconds till my torps reload. He's gonna spot me right away though.
Still alive.
"27 seconds till my torps reload."
Darn it,
Come
you got
on,
all
man.
you're getting all the burn on him.
You're lighting them. You're smoking them.
Oh, I'm probably dead now.
I think I might just let you burn him down. I'm gonna push back and hit this Koenig.
Someone
Where's
else
the
got
island
burns
first?
on him. Those aren't actually my burns. Nope, you're down.
I got 3 fires on the Suzuki.
Oh, that's you that got 3 fires going.
What the heck happened? I'm actually stuck on this island, like I can't actually move. There we go. I think he's gonna burn down. Yeah, you got him.
Well, I hit him for 11,000 there.
Yeah. They still have a destroyer left alive, just FYI.
Yeah, he was over kind of more in the middle of that base.
I think he's on C. There's
Well,
there's 2 aircraft doing circles in front of me.
Hatsuharu.
He's not spotted. Ooh, so it's a Torp Ninja too.
Yeah. Not as good as Fubuki or something, but pretty decent. Oh, Koenig's angling bad for my torps, so... What's he doing? Barely moving.
And the West Virginia played correctly is the most OP thing in Tier 5, I think.
Yeah, it's got crazy guns.
I mean, they're not very accurate, but they shred everything.
Well, there's smoke in C there. So I think he's...
Camping his smoke there.
Yeah. My torps look pretty good on that Koenig, I think. I can't tell at the moment because he's behind an island, but yeah, got him.
You get them.
The Aaron might get if they last long enough. Nope.
Trying to light him on fire. Oh, there's the destroyer.
Jeez, Kraken.
I got a Kraken. Kraken!
Kraken.
I haven't got one of those in a while. That guy had no health.
Did he drop in 1 or 2 salvos from you?
1 salvo.
Nice.
So, technically maybe even kind of stole the kill from someone, but he hasn't been spotted in a long time, so I spotted him and killed him, but...
If someone's on less than 1 bar, it's just kind of first come, first serve.
Yeah, especially if they haven't been spotted in a long time. You just kill them. I'm gonna try to Citadel this Trento with a destroyer. A little bit too far away, but screw it.
1 shell just to hit him for 4,000.
Screw it, I'm gonna probably die, but I'm gonna be super aggressive.
Oh, he's gonna dodge that shit.
Nice. Kraken. Yeah, kinda. Like, I mean, Kraken's always well played, but I only had 46,000 damage.
You really got 5 kills, though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I finished people off.
Congo had a good game. The Marble had a good game.